And I mean, this has to be one of the most detailed pieces I've probably done to date. All right, let's jump straight into today's video, and we're going to go through what I've been working on the last week in Procreate. This is a new series I want to start. As someone who does so much work in Procreate, I'm just going to show you what I'm working on, what's inspiring me, and we're going to go from there. All right, and here we are inside Procreate. I definitely have a few different things going on here, so let's jump in and look at something I just started the other day. I decided to start a Mewtwo piece. Now, this is because of a comment I had come through on the channel. See it on the screen here. I thought it was a really good idea, as I do tend to do a lot of Pokemon-inspired pieces, a lot of Pokemon evolution pieces, and as soon as someone mentioned drawing Mewtwo, I was all over it. I love that Pokemon. It was one of my favorite as a kid. So this is it so far. I mean, it's really bare bones at the moment. We have this kind of electrical orb in the background, which I can drop right down. Really not sure what's going to go on with that, but having a look at all the reference images I had for Mewtwo, I thought this would be a really cool idea. And again, I separate everything out on layers. So as you can see here, I get more detailed as the sketch goes. So on the very first one is a blank layer. Second one is the orb, which I sketched out, the electrical orb. Third one is my really rough shapes, the idea of where I want things to go. And layer 5 is where I've come in and started to refine that. I have erased a little bit in here. It is a little bit neater than probably what it looked like yesterday. But overall, not too sure how I feel about this piece yet. As we're going through these layers, you might have noticed that I can press and hold on the check boxes. That's going to solo that layer. It's going to knock out all the other layers. This is going to be really great if you do want to just see what's on each layer as you go through. You do want to keep the other layers there, but you want to solo layers. I use this one all the time. Definitely not sure where it's heading, but I do like this. Really quickly, I'll show you some of the other Pokemon pieces I have designed as well, if I can find them in here. Here we go, across the board. I did a Blastoise evolution piece. Love this design. Might change the black spray in the background. Don't really think it's working with this color palette, but overall, loving this vibe. Really fun, really bold Pokemon evolution. Then we have a solo piece, Charizard piece by itself. Again, might change the color scheme of this. And these all definitely will be for sale very, very soon. Keep an eye on the channel because I will be making an announcement on that shortly. Next up is the Haunter evolution. Again, one of my absolute favorites. Really simple, really bold, very cartoon shading as well. No soft shading, really hard light in there. This piece is probably one of my favorite out of the evolution pieces I've done. Blastoise evolution, love this as well. Again, definitely not going to keep the background the same as this. I'll be changing that out for sure. The more you keep everything on its own layer, the easier it becomes to edit it in the future. And the last one is everybody's favorite, Pikachu. Love this design. It's looking really cool. Again, the background is more than likely going to change on this. Really not too sure about this gray. But again, everything on its own layer makes life super simple. But those are the current Pokemon pieces I have, and I do want to add this Mewtwo to it. The next piece I've been working on is this piece up here in the top right-hand corner. I can't open it just yet. It is for a friend who is starting a new company, and this is a logo scheme, early concept phase for that business, and he's yet to see it, and he's yet to sign off on it. So I don't want to put that out there in the world just yet, but I've been putting a lot of time into this one here. Also, let me know in the comments if you do want to see a video about how I create logos and the process involved in that, because it is quite interesting how to make something simple yet effective. All right, moving right along, we have this Jordan 2 design, which I did a long time ago, just as a sketch really. I've got the reference layer open here as well, and I've just got the shoes there just for color reference. You know, just want to make sure I get things in the right place. I know how fanatic Jordan fans are out there, so definitely want to make sure it's right. But for now, I'll turn that reference off. And if we open up the layers, you can see what I'm working with here. Again, everything on its own layer. I've got the shoe, I've got the orbs in the background, which I may or may not use. I've got the flowers. Kind of liking this so far. Again, this is just something that's been happening in the background. Really not sure what this is going to turn into. So stay tuned. I've got 6 different Jordan shoe sneaker designs like this drawn up. Let me know if this is something you'd like to see turn into prints, because I've never really done much with these, but I loved drawing them. Let me know down below in the comments. Next up is a t-shirt design that I've done for Dark Arts Design Cartel. Keep an eye on this. This shirt will be releasing very, very soon along with the website. But Ben and I have been working really, really hard, and we're super stoked about this. That's Benjamin Croft, by the way. Anyone that doesn't know his art, please hit up his Instagram. It's on the screen right here. You'll absolutely love what this guy does. And we've been working really, really hard on this. And what happened here was Ben actually did the initial sketch for this, and I've done everything else. So I've beefed it up. I've actually added in some design elements as well, like the pills here. but the whole color scheme has been done by me after, as well as the line work, all that sort of stuff. And we love doing projects like this, you know, back and forth. Someone does a sketch, someone beefs it up, and we just go from there. And the last piece I'm going to show you today, which I'm very excited about announcing, is this piece here, my glass jaw design. Been working really hard on this one. I love that concept, taking a word like glass jaw, a very old school boxing term, and turning it into a really cool design, very traditional tattoo design. And I am super excited to announce you can now go and purchase this as a print from Few and Far Co. See the description down below to head over there, see all of my artwork that's up there. Feel free to purchase the different sizes of artwork on there. They give you the option, as well as the type of paper you want it printed on. And that's what I've been working on the last week in Procreate. A lot of projects there. Some weren't started in the last week, but they were definitely finished in the last week. I'm going to keep this going as a series because I think it'd be really great to share what I'm working on a weekly basis within this fantastic app. And as always, if you've got any ideas for future videos, please let me know down in the comments below, because I always love hearing from you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. A subscription doesn't cost you anything at all, but it really does help me grow my channel. But if you do want to support me further, you can hit that join button and help me grow as an artist on YouTube and bring you more content each and every week. That's my week in Procreate. Until the next video, I'll catch you then.